Hey, welcome back. It is, as always, good to see you today. It is Saturday, I believe. Yes, it is Saturday. And, we have a new video from Amber Lynn. And I left Tree Boy's live stream to come record this. So I'll have to watch his live stream later. If you don't know who Tree Boy Ilya is, he is a wonderful parody YouTuber. And he's been doing lives to comment on Life of a Free Spirit and Young Dumb Honey Bun. So if you don't know who he is, I recommend you go check him out. But we do have a new Amber Lynn video titled A Heartbreaking Conversation with My Ex. So, this, I assume, is because she just posted earlier today a couple of Instagram I guess questions or whatever. This first one here says, I want Feline to be able to use her voice. She said she's willing. Please be kind. And then she posted this one. Somebody had said, more like you're forcing her to do so. Stop trying to control the narrative. And Amberlyn responded, I'm not forcing her to do anything. Feline chooses to do what she wants. She can't be controlled, and I wouldn't want to anyway. I just want her to be able to share her side. If I wanted to control the narrative, her sharing her side wouldn't have been something I asked her to do. So, maybe Wifey's headstrongness and inability to be controlled is maybe one of the things that Amber Lynn doesn't like. Maybe that's one of the things that she knows she deserves, is someone that she can exert her control over. Because we do know that Amber Lynn likes to have things her way. We've heard that from Becky and we've heard that from Destiny both. So maybe Wifey's just a little too headstrong for Amber Lynn. But again, that is full speculation on my part. But all that being said, let me move my light real quick. And let's go ahead and get into it. And just in case you don't know, I do always speed Amber Lynn up to 1.25 speeds. So if that starts to become an issue because Wifey does speak quicker than Amber Lynn does, I will put it back to just regular 1.0 speed. So let us get into it. See what Wifey has to say.
Alright, you guys, so Feline is here, and this is hard for the both of us, but I asked her if she wanted to, say her side or anything, because there are a lot of you who do like her.
There's no sides. Like, I don't feel like there's any sides to this.
I mean, yeah, there are kind of. I'm going to have to turn this up a little bit because it's hard to hear Wifey. Of course there are sides. There's going to be why you wanted to end the relationship, and there's going to be why Amber Lynn wanted to end the relationship. And if this is going to be just audio, I might add some things on the screen so you have faces to look at instead of just looking at a broken heart.
No, there's no sides, but I definitely want you to be able to use your voice. And this is the best way to do it. I went onto Instagram, and these were the top questions. And Feline already went over them to decide if she wants to answer them or not, and she said they're all fine to answer, because obviously I want her to be able to speak about what she wants to speak about. So
I don't remember a single one.
I thought I heard a car alarm. It must be on her video.
Those questions.
do you want to go over them again?
No, it's fine. Just throw them at me.
Okay. So the first question is, will you be moving out of state as well?
Yeah. I think I just want a clean slate. I don't know where I'm going yet. Yeah, I mean, that's about it. I just know I'm moving. I don't know where. I don't have a set date, but that's just a new adventure.
So, we know Wifey is from New England. I believe she was living in New York. So she might go back there. Yeah, interesting. I mean, don't have a set date. That's interesting, and the wanting a clean slate. Just purging Amber from her life.
Yeah. I feel emotional.
No.
We both keep going back and forth between numb and super emotional. And it's always on different times. When I'm emotional, she's numb. When I'm numb, she's emotional.
We haven't synced up our emotions yet.
No. Will you remain in each other's lives as friends?
I mean, we better.
We
Well, we've seen this happen with all of Amber's relationships. She's my best friend, you know, about Destiny and then about Becky, and we'll always be each other's lives. You're my best friend. And then Amber, I don't know, either gets with someone new or starts to say things about the previous relationship, and then the ex girlfriend is like, yo, I want nothing to do with you. I want no part in this because you are kind of a trash person.
absolutely better.
100%. I mean, that's still my best friend. Like,
Aw.
don't cry.
We heard the same things from Becky.
You want to be honest? I literally thought that you were going to be the one to cry during this.
I don't know. I'm like, I feel very detached
So it's been working.
in this moment of time. You know, I have my moments where
Yeah.
I'm crying. Like you said, I have my moments where I'm numb. But yeah, this moment, it just feels like it's surreal.
Yeah. And what I mean by it's working is like, because I'm the one who kind of made the rules. No sleeping in the bed together. I keep asking her if she's comfortable on the couch. She says it's cozy, so. All right, next question.
So, what is it about this breakup where Amberlynn doesn't want Wifey in the bed with her? Is this either personal growth on Amber's part, to where she's like, you know, having my ex sleep in the bed with me wasn't healthy, so I shouldn't do that? So, maybe it's personal growth on Amber's part, or maybe just this breakup isn't as mutual as she's trying to insist it is.
Will you keep the tattoos you got that have to do with Amber?
Yeah. I mean, I don't see a reason not to. Um,
Not gonna get those covered up?
my tattoos are a story of my life, my journeys, and the people in my life. Um, and yeah, Amber may not be my partner anymore, but she's still someone I love. That doesn't change. No, I'm not just gonna
Aww.
erase her.
Do you think it's going to be hard to see the tattoos though? Because I can't even imagine.
Um, yeah, yeah, it's good.
Well, yeah, I mean, she has that so much, so much, so much on her arm, the from Amberlynn's handwriting. And didn't she get a wifey tattoo? I don't think I've seen that one right offhand. I don't recall seeing it specifically. So, yeah, we'll see how long. Well, I mean, we'll probably never know because we'll probably never see her again after this breakup with Amberlynn. Don't know if she gets those tattoos covered up or not.
Be, a whole new adjustment when we're not living together.
Like once we say our,
Yeah.
I was going to say final goodbyes, but I don't think it's that.
I don't think it's final goodbyes. I told you that.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
It's just gonna be us not living together anymore.
In two completely different states. But you love to travel. So.
I'll make my way to you.
She's not gonna travel to see you after you break up. Come on now. Wifey's still young. She's what, 27 now, maybe? Uh, she's gonna find someone else. And Amberlynn will have someone in what, 2 months? That's usually how long she remains single at most.
At some point.
Yes, you will. In your words, why did the breakup happen?
In my words, I feel like this is probably the most adult relationship I've ever had.
Well, she's very young still. She was just in her mid 20s when she started dating Amberlynn. Now, I will say that I think if it was the right Facebook account back when they first started dating on Facebook, the person who we believe to be Wifey was seeing someone. She had a girlfriend. And was in like a committed relationship. Or at least had been recently, allegedly, from what I saw on Facebook, if it was the correct person.
There was a lot of growth on both ends, and as you grow, sometimes you just realize you need different things than what you may have originally thought you needed. Um, and that's what it came down to. We don't give each other what we need. Um, in not all senses. That's not in all senses, but in enough sense that we just realized we may not be the best for each other, or at least in the capacity of a relationship. Like there was no animosity. There is no animosity. Um, at least from my end, there's no ill will. It's we're still in love. Like I still love her.
Becky said the same thing in the breakup conversation video. But she's not telling us what those things are that they need that they aren't getting from the other person, which is, of course, going to lead to speculation. Like I'm going to do right now. From what we know about Wifey, with her being an active person and liking to go do things, and she even mentioned to Amberlynn early on, yeah, we're going to travel together, we're going to go hiking, we're going to go do places, go to places, go see places. And with Amberlynn not making any progress in her weight loss journey, there is an aspect of Wifey's life that isn't being met, that she probably wants to be met with having those activities in her life. And maybe Amberlynn, I don't know what she could possibly be missing because Wifey seems to be very supportive, according to Amberlynn. She has a job, she pays her own way, she helps take care of the fur babies, and was willing to help pay for Amberlynn's weight loss surgery. So I don't know what Amberlynn wasn't getting from Wifey that she wanted, but I could definitely see things from Wifey's side not getting things out of the relationship that she needed. Now, well, I will say from Amberlynn's side, it could be that she couldn't control every aspect of the relationship because we do know that Amberlynn likes to have that kind of control. She couldn't hold anything over Wifey's head because Wifey does have her own job and is able to do things. So, I don't know.
Sometimes that's just not enough to push a relationship through.
Yeah.
You know?
I've tried to explain that, and some people don't believe in mutual breaking up, and it is a thing. It's when two people agree
Well, sure there is. Of course
to
there
go
is.
their separate ways, and we agree on that.
Of course there is. We just don't think it happened in this instance.
As painful as it is.
I mean, I guess to those people, like, you're, in a sense, lucky that you've never had to experience that.
Yeah, because it's a different type of pain.
This
for
is
sure.
definitely a different type of pain. Because, if you end things on bad terms, you can wipe that person from your life and just move on. But it's like...
Especially if you're not in love with them anymore.
Yeah. And it's like you can just move on, move forward, and that's that. But when you're still in love with a person, it's like you have to make that unselfish decision to say, I'm not what you need.
As I've mentioned in the previous two videos, though, or at least the last one, if you do still love each other and you do want to be together, but there's something missing and something that you need, why not go see a couples therapist, a couples counselor, and see what you can do to work on that? How can you help bring to the table what the other person needs in a relationship? And sometimes you're not going to get everything you need in a relationship from one person. That's why you have friends. You might have friends that you go hiking with. You might have friends that you go play video games with, or you might have friends that you go do X with, if that's not something that your partner enjoys. Your partner doesn't have to be the end all be all to you. And if your partner is, that is amazing, that's fabulous. But for a lot of people, that isn't always the case because your interest in things that you want to do and things that you like aren't always going to line up 100% with your partner. So I'm just wondering what they were not getting in the relationship, or what they wanted out of the relationship or from each other that they weren't able to get. So, I don't know. Next question.
And I will say it's probably one of the most mature things I've ever done.
Yeah. So the next question was actually, are you still in love with Amber Lynn?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of
Of
course.
course. I love her with all my heart.
If you could turn back time, what would you do differently?
There's a lot of things I would do differently.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. I would have made sure I was in a better place emotionally, mentally, before entering this relationship.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still at a point in my life where I'm growing and changing from year to year.
Week to week. Me too, though.
Yeah. And I think when we first started dating, I thought I was like in a good spot. I was taking medication for mental health, going to therapy regularly. I had felt the best I've felt in my adult life, and I thought like it can't get any better than this. But there was still a lot of things I needed to work on,
Yeah.
and I know you saw that firsthand.
Yeah.
So why are you not able to still work on yourself and still be in the relationship? What is preventing that? Where is the disconnect? That's what we want to know. Because you can be in a relationship and still work on yourself, still go to therapy, still do all those things, make yourself a better person for your partner and for yourself. So that's I'm still not hearing what is the disconnect. Were you is Wifey saying that she just wasn't emotionally stable enough to be in a relationship, and 2 years in she's still not? Is she just not in a place to be a good partner to someone?
Both of us have a lot we have to work on.
Yeah.
You're gonna be the one that got away.
Oh please.
Well, yeah, I mean, for Amber Lynn, I think that's true. For Wifey, I don't think that's going to be the same about Amber.
Oh please.
Because I think about that saying where it's just like, we're right
Some people think that it's destiny
for each other, but like not right now. You know? And you never know what the future holds.
That's it. You know
right person, wrong time.
what the future holds.
You never know.
Who fucking knows?
Okay, so next question is, how are you feeling?
And it's been a rough few days.
That first day, especially, like, because I told them about you drinking and how scary that was.
Yeah, I'm not very good at. I'm not an emotional person. Amber is definitely the emotional one out of the two of us.
Yes, I am.
I bottle up my emotions until I can't take it anymore, and that first day, I definitely pushed everything down until it just came out in the worst way possible. But I've been allowing myself to cry. I've been allowing myself to sit in those sad moments. Not stay there, but just sit for a moment.
You're allowing yourself to sit in the discomfort.
And actually talking about it. Like, talking about it with you has been fairly therapeutic.
Really?
I will say.
Yeah. Even as painful as it is, I feel like that's probably a good thing to talk about it, you know? And I'm proud of you, because I know through our whole relationship, it's hard for you to express your feelings.
Yeah. I mean, it's like we're grieving the same thing. It's like I still feel like, you know, even though this is our breakup, I still feel like you're on my side.
Of course.
You know?
And you're on mine.
Of course.
I know a lot of people don't get it.
And that's okay.
You don't
because
have
they
to.
didn't live it, and it's fine.
Yeah, because like people say, we don't know Feline. We didn't know your guys' relationship. Like, that's what I try to get across to people, is that like what you see on camera isn't my full life. What's important to me is you. And I protected your privacy for so long, and I'm going to continue to do so. But by doing that, they didn't get to see the beauty in us. They didn't see the fun. They didn't see the love. and that's okay. But
And there was a lot of that.
there was a lot.
There was a lot of that.
Yes.
Even now, there's still laughter and
Yeah.
stupid inside jokes.
Yeah.
And I only expect that to continue.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm still not. I mean, yeah, people can break up and still be friends. People can realize, yeah, we're not right for each other, and move on and be friends. And still have love for each other, but not be in love. So I just don't. I think there's something more that we're not getting.
But no relationship is perfect.
Nope.
No, of course not. But again, like I've been mentioning, if you really want to be together and you think you have issues that you need to work through, issues that you need to work on, whether it's communication or what you need out of the person, couples counseling. Go to couples counseling. Unless you're just really like, nope, this is not the person that I want to be with. But that's not what they're saying. So the actions of breaking up and things that they could do to actually stay together and what they're saying aren't 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 matching up.
But I really do commend you for acknowledging, what you need.
I mean, same. So the last question.
And what is it? What is it that you need? What is it that you need that you're not getting? And why not? Why can't you get those needs? Or even why can't you get those needs somewhere else, as long as it doesn't involve like emotionally cheating or physically cheating on your partner? If it's something like, I want to go hiking, join a hiking group, join an outdoor activity group and go do it. Unless the person that you're with is so jealous that they do not want you to have external friends. In that case, yeah, that's going to be a problem. So this something's just not clicking for me. Something's not adding up here.
Is there anything else you want to say or you want to add or whatever it may be? This isn't the last time you guys are going to hear from Feline, by the way, because we do have some months together, and I'm going to start vlogging again. I don't want it to be awkward for her to be, her limbs to be part of
I'm glad that Amber recognizes all we ever saw was limbs.
my vlogs still, so we just want to make it very clear that this is not, I mean, it's dramatic, but it's not the type of drama that I think people want or they're looking for. So yeah, anyways, is there anything else that you'd like to say?
You're a good person.
Thank you. That was random.
Is she, though? Because we still have 8 minutes left of this.
I was not expecting that. So are you.
No, but you're a genuinely good person. Like, I've never seen you emotional.
I see the tears.
We haven't seen Amberlynn be a good person lately. We haven't seen her react positively, whether it came to the kind of the holding that stuff over Destiny's head, and then just some other things I can't think of off the top of my head right now. But I don't want this video to be too long because I'm already at 25 minutes.
They're starting.
I've never had someone show me what I'm worth.
Oh,
I guess.
you're worth so much.
So why aren't you still together? What's
why
the
this is happening
disconnect?
is you deserve the world.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Then work on yourself, Amber. You've said so many times that Wifey's so supportive, I can do all these. You aren't going to do any better on your own, more than likely. Now, granted, I do think Amberlynn does need to take time to be by herself, be single, be independent. But is she going to be able to lose? Because I think what she's talking about is that with her weight, she is unable to do certain things and go be a certain person to do things with Feline, or Wifey, I don't want to call her Feline. That's very fixable, but Amberlynn hasn't done it in the 2 years they've been together. So if Amber really felt that Wifey deserved that kind of a person, she would have worked on herself. And if Amber felt that she deserved and loved herself enough to make the changes and stick to them, to be able to give her girlfriend the things that she wanted to give her girlfriend, she would have done it. So I I I don't know.
And sadly, right now, because of circumstances, I can't give you that. You know?
And I can't give you that.
I know. But we can be best friends and we can be in each other's lives. You know?
Yeah.
What? What are you not able to give each other that it is that you want? You're not telling us anything. We're not getting any answers. We're getting nothing.
Yeah, that's. You're just a good person. Like, I know there's people out there who just want to see the character
Let's blow smoke up Amber's ass, okay?
of Amberlynn, but behind the scenes and off camera, you're a good person.
I'm sure Amber has her moments, but we've seen her be an absolute horrible, horrible person when she thought nobody was watching or listening, which is when you kind of show who you truly are.
Thank you.
And I'm excited to see your growth in the next phase of your life.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping you do take the time to just learn about you more.
Stop lying. You're gonna be a jealous ex. You just want me to be single. I'm just kidding.
Fuck out of here.
See, we be joking still.
Get
No,
the fuck out of
I
here.
don't think I've ever wanted to be single this bad in my life. I have
Amber
not been
does
single
need to
since I
do
was
that.
16. Like, when you really realistically think about it, I've always either been in a relationship or I've been talking to somebody, but I don't want that. I want to see who I am as a single
You need to.
individual.
Same here.
And I'm not just saying that because I've always been, since I'm perpetually single. I do really think that people need to be able to be happy on their own before they can be happy in a relationship. They need to be able to figure out who they are without somebody else and know they can be happy on their own before they can help somebody else be happy in a relationship. You know, have that happiness to share with someone else.
That's gonna be interesting for us both to find that, you know?
Yeah. I haven't been single in a while. I mean, there are periods of time where I'm single. But you know, I want some extended period
Yeah.
of time.
It's gonna be good for you.
Apparently, also, Wifey's a serial dater, a relationship hopper.
Yeah. It's gonna be a time of growth,
Mm-hmm.
time of reflection.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be weird for me and hard, but
You're gonna be taking those Ubers to get groceries. You're gonna be using that Instacart. I think if Amberlynn lives on her own, I think it'll be even more tempting for her to order the takeout and do all those things because she doesn't have somebody there to hold her accountable. I live by myself. I have issues holding myself accountable for things because there's nobody else there to be like, "What the fuck are you doing, Libby?" You know, I'm like, I'm not gonna clean the kitchen right now because who the hell's gonna see it? You know, or you know what? I'm gonna order takeout because who the hell's gonna stop me? And I really think if Amberlynn is on her own, I think it's gonna be harder for her to hold herself accountable and make the changes that she needs. I know from experience how hard that is because I live alone and I have to hold myself accountable. I do have some people external, but yeah, I mean, I think that's going to be an even bigger challenge for Amberlynn.
it's gonna be interesting because, like, I've noticed, like, especially in the last, like, maybe 4 years of my life, I like to be alone. Like, I like my
Do
alone
you?
time. You know?
Do
See, don't
you?
go crazy with that.
I mean,
You
yes,
don't-
I
don't
love
go
being
crazy.
near you. I love
Don't go
being near
crazy.
you. That doesn't change. But like, you know, those couple of times where you went to see your family and I was here, like I loved that alone time, you know?
I mean, I think you need some alone time.
Oh, absolutely. You as well.
Everybody needs some alone time to just kind of be by themselves, chill, reflect, do their own thing. And maybe those trips that Wifey took were good and gave Amber those moments. Being up your partner's ass isn't healthy.
I do. Yeah, I just need to figure out where I'm gonna settle. I mean, maybe I'll hop from place to place for a little bit.
Got to be a little realistic, but you're going to figure it out. You're a free spirit.
Sorry, I remember thinking just what we were just watching on Tree Boy's live stream.
This isn't the end of us.
It's just a new chapter.
It's just a new chapter. It hurts, but I feel like it'll be worth it, hopefully, in the
It
end.
hurts.
I can only see good things coming from this.
Yeah, same.
Wow, that was depressing.
Stop right now.
Over here crying, you're crying.
I know you ended up crying, you emotional thing. Where did this emotion come from?
You must have put some teardrops up in my eyes.
Yeah, that's what
I
it
wasn't
was.
looking.
That's what it was.
You put something in the air, making my eyes water. That's all it is.
Whatever.
I got some dust in my eye. Alright, I'm tired of adding pictures of Amber and Wifey, so we're gonna stop that now. The video's almost done.
Chemtrails.
Don't get me started.
That'll be one of my conspiracy corner videos. I need to work on my conspiracy corner videos too. I'm working on it.
You know I will go off on some sort of conspiracy.
Oh my god, we should start a podcast.
Oh my god. Absolutely nobody would understand what we're talking about.
No.
There would be like a select few people.
I would,
Okay, I get it.
because I follow that
Yeah,
shit.
for sure. Anyways, thank you, Feline, for using your voice to just share your side.
She answered like 3 questions, but yet well, let her finish.
I'm gonna let you finish.
A few days to reflect, and I definitely feel a lot more level-headed and clear-headed versus how I felt a couple days ago. So that's good. And I think you're feeling the same way. I can kind of tell.
It's starting to sink in.
I feel like,
Haven't fully digested it yet, but it's starting to sink in.
yeah, this situation is going to be like an onion. And right now,
Yeah.
I think we're just slowly getting into the second layer.
Speaking of onions,
What?
can we watch Shrek?
If you guys want to know a random fact about Feline, Shrek is her favorite movie. She's
I like Shrek.
seen it like maybe 300 times. So, random fact.
But you won't watch it with me.
Whatever. I can't watch any movies. My attention span, I don't.
Don't play with me. We watched movies. You had me watch Krampus.
You fell asleep halfway through.
It was so bad.
You didn't get to see the gingerbread men.
Yes, I did.
Oh.
It was down the chimney.
No. I'm talking when they're trying to kill, and then like the creepy thing in like the basement.
Oh no, I slept through all that.
Yeah, you did. Anyways, we're gonna probably take a nap. Neither of us have been sleeping very good. She's on the couch. I'm in the bedroom. Where a lot of wonderful moments went down, so it's hard. Sorry, TMI. I mean, in all.
Yeah.
Sorry. So it's just hard for me to, sleep in the bed, but so I think we're both going to take a nap, and then we have some grocery shopping we have to do. So, all right, you guys, we will see you later, and thank you, Feline, for just being great.
Don't play with me. You know you're the great one.
No, stop. See, everything's going to be okay.
It's gonna be okay.
Best friends for life.
You're stuck with me.
Bye, guys.
All right, we learned absolutely nothing. We learned absolutely nothing. Nothing. She basically repeated the same things that Amber had told us, that it was mutual, they weren't giving each other what they needed, but we didn't get any more information about, this is what I needed from Amberlynn that I'm not getting, and this is what I'm getting, or what I needed from Wifey that I'm not getting. We didn't get, there's no new information. Nothing new has been provided. we're still where we were 2 days ago. Anyway, we'll see what I add in post. In post. Like I'm a real video editor. We'll see what I added during editing. So editing might take me a little while. But I think I said everything I needed to say during the video. I'm up to 37 minutes, so we're gonna leave it at that. And yeah, we learned nothing. Until next time. Oh, well, first, do all those YouTube-y things for me. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. And now, until next time, be safe and take care.